Hey, how's it going? I was just on my computer and got the idea for the next Mindset Mondays for musicians about how musicians tend to hold themselves back and not believe in themselves. So I thought, you know what, let's grab the phone and record a quick video to share with you some ways that helped me to improve that. And as it's kind of just on-spot video, so if I make a mistake, then that's that. If you hear a seagull in the background, then that's that. So this video is meant to be as authentic as possible, as that's a step I will talk about just in a bit. So let's get started. First and foremost, don't compare your step number 1 with someone's step number 100. All right, so what do I mean by that? Is if you've been holding yourself back or feeling you're not enough, let's say in songwriting, probably it's because you have not written many songs in the past and you're looking up to your favorite bands and saying, I'll never sound like that. But again, you've got to start somewhere. Same as they did. You know, it was something that I was struggling with for a long time, and writing one song would take me 3 years and never be released. So one day I said enough. Let's just sit down and work on one song at a time until it's finished, and let's call it reset, because I'm resetting all of the BS that I've created for myself, such as it needs to sound professional, it needs to be complicated. But then I realized, hey, done is better than perfect, because perfect is never done. So let's just release it. Is that the best song I've done? Definitely not. Is that the beginning of something new? Yes. Can I make the next song sound better? 100%. And that's exactly the point. Don't compare your step number 1 with someone else's step number 100. So that was that. Step number 2, as mentioned, is try to be as authentic as possible. Look at me. Who else has a crazy mustache, play bright green guitar and has accent? Probably no one. Do I receive the occasional hate for it? 100%. You'd be actually surprised. All of the BS people can come up with. But should that stop you? Definitely not. As I'm sure when it's time to leave this planet Earth, you would be much more grateful and proud you lived life true to yourself than to someone else's. And then you will start finding new people that love you exactly for who you are and don't want you to change whatsoever. And the last, most important step is to put in the work and just keep going. Listen, it takes time to develop new skills, and sure, not every step is going to land exactly where you want. You might hit a weird note, let's say. You might write a line that makes you cringe a week later. But guess what? That's growth. It's painful, but that's you evolving as a musician and as a person as well. So if you're met with doubts about, let's say, not being able to write songs you're happy with, meet them with you just sitting down and trying again. And soon it will compound. It's like investing in yourself. The more you do it, the more you have to show for it. Your skills, your confidence, you as a musician, it all grows. So once again, every great musician you look up to started somewhere. They faced their own doubts, their own criticism. The difference between them and the countless others that didn't make it, they kept going. Think about, for example, Metallica. All of the things them boys needed to go throughout their life. And that's exactly why they are where they are. So take a cue from them or from me with my crazy mustache and bright green guitar. Embrace yourself for who you are. Let that be the signature of your music. There will be always someone who doesn't get what you're doing. And that's okay. Because for every naysayer, there will be someone whose day you made better, whose life is touched by what you have created. And at the end of it all, knowing you've stayed true to yourself and your mission is the reward no one can take ever from you. So thank you so much for being here and for tuning into this quick on-the-spot video. I hope it resonates with you and you'll be able to see things now from a different perspective. But keep making music, keep being you, and remember, the world needs your unique sound. Let's go!